Hello, beaders. Welcome to Beachside Bead Boutique. My name is Jerry. Today, we are going to be creating a couple of stretch bracelets and a necklace, and these are going to pair together perfectly. So grab your coffee, grab your tools and your beads, and let's get beading. Okay, beaders, so the inspiration for this bracelets and necklace set is a shirt that I want to wear to work tomorrow. So I grabbed a couple of things that, some beads that would look nice with the shirt that I want to wear. So the beads that I have are from Didi's Deluxe bead box. I'm mixing two Didi's Deluxe bead boxes. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And the first one is mochaccino. So we have pretty creams and browns, beige. So I really like these. And then also from Didi's Deluxe Bead Box, we have Sapphire Blush. So again, we have we have bronze, and then we have some sapphire blue and some light pinks. So I think this will be very nice together and is going to look really pretty with the shirt that I'm going to wear tomorrow. So the other items that you're going to need are bent nose pliers. I have needle nose pliers, round nose pliers, and flush cutters. I do have some bronze head pins, and then I have some bead caps. So I have this nice assortment, and then I will use bronze from this. And then, of course, we have some jump rings in the bronze color. And the cord that I'm going to use, this is for the necklace. I'm going to use this 0.5 millimeter waxed Brazilian cord, which I got from Hobby Lobby. And then for the bracelets, I'm going to use this 0.8 millimeter stretch cord. Okay, so those are the items, and also grab a pair of scissors and a couple of bead stoppers. So I'm going to take my stretch cord and cut a nice piece. I want a piece bigger than what I need. Now we are going to make two bracelets, but we're going to start with the one. So what you want to do is pre-stretch your cord. So you're just going to take it in between your hands and just give it a nice stretch. And this is going to prevent breaking and sagging of your bracelet, because when you put the beads on your cord, the beads will weigh it down. So over time, it's going to cause a space and also sagging. So if you pre-stretch, then that will help to reduce that kind of sagging and breaking. So that's all you want to do. And then I'm going to take a bead stopper and place it on one end. So just like that. And you guys know, if you've seen my videos, I do things random. So I don't have any specific pattern. And I'm just going to string, you know, but I am going to try and space my beads out. I don't want to put two of the same color next to each other. It's just going to be a random string, and I will use some of these bead caps as well. So just whatever looks right when I'm doing it, that's what I'm going to do. If it doesn't look right, well, we can easily change it. I may even use one of these maybe, and maybe put my bracelets together. Yeah, that might be a possibility, and then make some charms. Okay, we'll keep that to the side, and then we may end up doing that. So I'm just going to go ahead and start stringing. Now, I don't know for sure exactly what is going to fit on this cord. Hopefully all my beads will. I'm not sure. But I don't want to use a thinner stretch cord either, because then that's going to be too thin. Let me go ahead and grab a couple of my bead caps out. And I'm just going to use some of these small ones here. Oops. Now, if you need to make it thinner on the end for the bead to fit, just kind of pull it. If you need to make the cord thinner so that the hole will fit, just pull it and then see if that works. There we go. Looking pretty. Very nice colors together. And I think these colors look really pretty together. The two bead boxes mixed together look really nice. And I will insert a picture of myself at the end, so that way you can see where the necklace falls around my neck. And then also you will see the shirt that inspired this jewelry design. Okay, let's see how long this is before we continue. Now I want mine about 7.5 inches because I like it loose. And it's, yeah, it's 7.5 inches now. I'm gonna put one more bead. I'm gonna put, I want something with a big hole though. And you want to use a bead with a larger hole last, so that way you can hide the knot inside that bead. Okay, this looks pretty. Okay, so we're going to leave this, and then we're going to go ahead and make another one. Let me start with this. And I do like mixing different bead boxes together for a random but cohesive look. I do have some other videos where I do the same thing. I mix some different curated bead boxes together and also bargain bead boxes together. So I will link those videos in my description box so you can check those out as well. And if you enjoyed this content, please like this video and also consider subscribing to my channel for more random boho beading inspiration. All right, let's see how these line up here. I think this is going to be good. Oh, this is so pretty. Pretty, pretty. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my ring on. Put my bead stopper back on this end. So I have both cords on my bead stopper. And I'm just going to place both bracelets through the ring. Okay, I think that's going to look good. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm not tying them both together. I'm going to tie one and then tie the other one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tie this one. One, hold on. Let me get rid of some of this cord. It's too long. Just gets in the way. One, two. Pull. Pull it tight. We could go ahead and tie the other one. So I'm tying that to itself. So just the one. One, two. Pull tight. Don't break it. And then one, two. Pull it tight. Now one, pull it tight. Yes, I think these fit good. Could have been a tad bit bigger. Okay, so take your cord and then hold that knot and pull. And then do the same with the other cord. Hold it, pull. Now, I'm going to grab my brush on glue. And separate your beads and brush on the knot. Okay, now cut this cord close to the knot, but don't cut your knot. And now we'll do the same to this one. Cute. Very cute. Okay. Pretty good. Now where's the other one? Let's see if we can get this one. I mean, don't pull it so you break your cord. If you can't get it, then that's fine. There we go. That's cute. So pretty. Okay, now we can make a couple little charms to put on our little ring here. Because why not? It's cute. Now I'm going to take a couple of my bronze head pins and make some charms. You want to take your round nose pliers and position it on top of that bead and bend the wire toward you and then flip it around the top part of the round nose pliers. Reposition your round nose pliers to the bottom ring and start wrapping your wire in the space between your pliers and the top bead. And I'm just going to wrap about 2 to 3 times. And now you have a wire wrapped charm. I'm going to take my flush cutters and cut the end off and then tuck it in so there's no sharp edges. Now I'm just going to do the same thing to make a few more charms. Okay, so I made 4 little charms, and I'm going to take jump rings to attach my charms to the jump ring and attach the jump ring to the ring on my bracelets. And make sure all your jump rings are closed up really good. Okay, let's see how this looks. That looks cute. Very pretty. Oh yes. This dangles is so nice. Yeah, I don't think we need any more. I think that's good. We don't want to be, too over the top. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and make a necklace. So for our necklace, we are going to use this beading wire. Let's use this off-white here. Now I don't want my necklace too long. Just slightly, just about to my collarbone. So I'm going to cut a nice piece, more than what I need, just to make sure. That's cute because, yeah, then this dangles all at the bottom. That's really cute. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Okay, so make your end into a point, and I'm going to put on my bead stopper. Actually, let's see. I think I want to use this. I made this. I don't know when. I made this a while ago, I guess. So I think I want to use this little pendant. So let's go ahead and put that on first. Okay, so I'm going to take the bead stopper off because I'm going to work on both sides since we have this little pendant here. And again, I'm going to string my beads random just like I did with the bracelets. So no particular pattern, and I am going to use some of the bead caps as well. Okay, beaders, well, I went ahead and finished stringing the necklace. And I'm so sorry, but my phone had died. It was on the tripod, so I didn't know until I was done filming the video. And you know how to string beads. So that's all I did, just a random pattern. And so to tie it, what I did was, so if you have your cord, and what you want to do is put your jump ring on your cord, and this will have a lobster clasp, of course. And then you put your jump ring on your cord, and then you just want to take it around your 2 fingers. Make sure your jump ring is inside the loop that we're going to tie. You take it over and tie it just like that. And if you need knotting tweezers to, guide you so the knot will go exactly where you want it to, then you could do that. I'm just showing you how to do that. So that's all I did for the end, was just tie our lobster clasp and, jump ring and put a little extension chain on. And then I put some glue on the knots and then I burn the edges. So that was all that I did. Okay, but anyway, so I think it turned out really, really nice. Very pretty, very easy. And actually, I did wear it to work. I said I wanted to make it for an outfit that I had picked out to wear. Well, I wore it to work and I did get a lot of compliments on it. So, but yeah, it's just very easy, 2 stretch bracelets. And then I just added the little ring with some little dangles. And then a pretty little simple necklace with this little pendant that I had made. And then all these beads came from Didi's Deluxe bead box, and we have sapphire blush and mochaccino. So those were the 2 Didi's Deluxe bead boxes that I used. Of course, they were from the past, like earlier last year or the summer. So I know you can't get them anymore because Didi's Deluxe bead boxes sell out very quickly. So sorry about that, but of course you can find beads that are similar to this color palette. But anyway, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I will insert a picture at the very end of this so you can see exactly how the necklace looks and where it lays, on my neck. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.